Yeah, it's a great pleasure for me to be here and an honor to speak to you. Let me start a little with my childhood. When I grew up, I looked like this, but you can notice there's already some cars. So that was from the very beginning my passion. And I have very nice memories from my childhood regarding the Beetle of my mum. And I always had to sit in the third row because the Beetle has 3 rows of seating. And there's a bucket in the back, and I always had to sit there because I had a twin brother and a sister, and they were in the second row, so I had the third row for me alone. Yeah, how did I made it to design has to do with this product, because for some extra pocket money I were able to wash the car. So I started to do this once a week and earned a little extra. So I get to know the shape of the Beetle and the way the front fender was going into the stepboard, and the way the roof turned down. So there was a hands-on experience with cars, and from the early beginning, even before I started drawing all the time, I had a very close relationship to the brand and to this specific product, and that leaded my career a little bit. When you have an hands-on experience and a very close relationship to a product, that is something that is essential still for every one of us, as you have your remembrances to cars and the experiences you made with it. This smell of gasoline, the experiences you had with your father and your mother and brother and sister, when you go out for holidays, that's freedom and experience that is the baseline of our relation to the freedom of motoring. So car design for me has a very close relationship to an emotional relation to the product. Later, down the road, we upgraded to this. That is a Volkswagen Type 411, a car that has a very characteristic face. And faces and headlights and details are things that children are related closer to than the whole proportion of the thing. Literally, you don't look at a piece of technology, you look into eyes. That's also something that is a deep relationship between mankind and cars. Yeah, that they have a personality. It's not about technology only, or the technology or the specifications, the parameters of it. You need to understand, and that is what I understood, that there's a personality in it and a character. And my aim then was, before I started to study, to create characters. And that is essential to understand when you are into car design, that you need to do something characterful. So over school time, I drawed on every piece of paper and sailboats, cars, trains, planes, everything that moved, and that then was my aim to go into design. And I studied in a high school close to Volkswagen, because I was very interested to work at this brand, because the sympathy and the simplicity, the purity of Volkswagen was what dragged me towards this company. That is a point that is also important to understand. When cars do have a personality, when they are hurt, you are hurt. So imagine your car has an accident, and I saw people crying, that their car is broken. That is something that is also explaining the depth of the relationship between your car and yourself, and between a brand and yourself. So that is something that I want to point out, because this is also essential for the future to understand. So, that is an important sentence for me. If you design a car that is not only a specific technology, it's about personality that we want to bring alive, and design is the key to it. Okay, that is something that I want to put in your ear, in your mind. Again, headlight is not the light bulb and the technology, it's a character that is behind it. It's the eye of a product and a character. And the Golf, of course, is, after the Beetle, the core product of Volkswagen that is a fundament of the global success of the brand. Designed by Giorgetto Giugiaro, we developed it over time, and the feelings and emotions that we create with products are, under the line, timeless. They will carry on. Our emotions are staying the same. We move along in technology, but the relation to the product continues and deepens. The aim of design is to put timeless emotions into the context of the time and technology that we are in tomorrow and today. Golf is today's design language, but we are on the way to change this tomorrow. Very simple, very puristic, and breakthrough for Volkswagen in the 70s. The company was on a downturn. People still loved the Beetle, but the car was not on the technology level that we needed, and designers created a lot of prototypes, but they were not able to bring Volkswagen to the level that is needed. Along came Giorgetto Giugiaro and designed the Golf with the engine in the front, a breakthrough technology for Volkswagen, and a new character was born, a very strong C-post, very few lines, very simple, very puristic, and that was a guideline also for us in the future. Now we are looking at the 7th generation of this product in a moment, and at the end of the year the 8th generation will come out. But we are at a point of time where we are facing the biggest challenge and the biggest transformation in the history of the group and the brand. And I would like to show you another unique character product that in my career was an essential learning curve. Dr. P always said the XL1 is our Formula 1. He wanted to create a technology that allows with 1 liter of fuel a range of 100 kilometers. So it was at first a single-seater, then a car where 2 persons sit in a row. Then he drove with this car to Hamburg and showed that it is possible to create such a product. And then over time, the aim was to bring this into production. And we worked on several iterations and to create a product that has these abilities, you need to understand aerodynamics. So I had a deep dive into aerodynamics, and this car has a record-breaking aerodynamic profile. We even sit the persons inside the car in a certain way to reduce the surface and the drag coefficient. That's the inside of the product, and you can see that you sit a little bit side by side. So the co-driver sits behind the shoulder of the driver, reducing drag coefficient. So the XL1 shows that function also follows form. Yeah, that is important to understand. It's not that form always follows function. It's also the other way around. But here we created a car that was built in a limited edition, able to drive long distances with only a very small portion of energy. And that paved the way with design features now for our electrification strategy. And design made this thing attractive in the end. The XL1 was our pioneer product for our ID family, and that's the second huge revolution within the brand design. So looking at ID family, our aim is to bring CO2-free mobility into the mass market. To create this, we engineered a new platform layout that allows us to adopt proportions and functionalities into a huge variety of products. The drivetrain technology is not the topic today. The topic is design. So our aim was to create something that is outstanding and very characterful. You might see something that is in a close relationship to Golf. And yes, this product is kind of an electric Golf for the future. This car will come to the market end of this year. It will not see the States. The decision is to start here with a different product, but this will be other way, a global product sold in Europe and China and in other markets. And maybe, yeah, as we gonna display it here, reactions will show that also Americans may love this product. Let's see. On the inside of this car, we do feature a very large interior. The footprint of the car is very small, but the interior is upgraded. So you have a class-leading advantage and an advantage for the customer on the interior size. But we are also creating very sympathetic products, and I've worked on this electric version of the T1 for quite a bit. 15 years of my career, I tried to make this happen, and now it's time. It's will come to the market, and the decisions are taken, and this is in the midst of industrialization. So a truly unique product, and not only in the shape of it, it is pure functionality as well. A very small footprint and 3 rows of seats with lots of comfort and connectivity. This product will deliver totally unique features. That's the interior, very versatile, and this product will already be prepared for autonomous functions up to level 3 or 4. This product will come to America, a member of the ID family that a lot of customers love. They like to sit higher. SUVs are a shape that people love worldwide. So this product will also see the Chinese markets and will already also be able to deliver on autonomous driving functions. But of course, yeah, if you want to helm the car, you do so. This is the interior. Again, very versatile, very functional, and always delivering on a very large interior size, very comfortable. Another one that will come to the market, limousine, that is delivering on elegance and unique proportions, and on a Passat footprint we are delivering Audi A6 interior size. This show car was a vision of how we imagine traveling without a steering wheel, in utmost comfort, relaxing with an augmented reality control system, and response to this design was very interesting for us. But emotions is one of our topics today, and you might know that with the IDR we have cracked the Pikes Peak record, and we are preparing ourselves for the green hell of Nürburgring in Germany to break another record, to showcase our aerodynamic abilities and to showcase what technology and electric drivetrain power can deliver on driving experience. We are also taking care of delivery chains and on customers that we serve worldwide with delivery vans. Also there we will come up with very intelligent propositions and very intelligent products, and showing what our ID family is able to do. And this is the last car that I want to show to you today. That is about the essence of driving fun. You have a steering wheel, a seat to sit in, and a lot of power, but it's fully electric. And I drove this thing around in Germany, and as it is producing no noise, it's a new sensation to sit in the open and drive around. Yeah, and it's the purity and the emotion that is the fascinating part of electric mobility. Yeah, totally sustainable, CO2 free. Yeah, and you can drive on a beach and you can hear the birds, the seabirds crying, and you can drive through the waves. So I truly believe, and I'm working every day very hard with my gorgeous team to create fascinating, emotional products that are able to strengthen this bond between man and machine. Thank you very much.